David R. Guttery is an investment advisory representative of Ameritas Investment Corporation and president of Keystone Financial Group in Trussville, Alabama. Please stay tuned through the end of the video for additional important disclosure information.
Today I am joined by David Guttery, president of Keystone Financial Group in Trussville, for a discussion about getting the maximum benefit from your retirement plan at work. Thank you, David, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
David, in recent months, many business outlets have published stories suggesting the average American isn't taking full advantage of their employer's qualified plan. Is this true?
Yes, unfortunately that's correct. According to industry sources, almost 46% of adults responded to surveys by admitting they either did not contribute to an employer's retirement plan or contributed very little into such plans. Only 16% of the respondents said that they invested more than 15% of their income, and virtually all of the respondents acknowledged that they knew they should be investing more toward retirement goals.
What advice would you offer to those who aren't saving enough for retirement?
Well, someday we will all retire, or partially retire. The question is, how prepared will you be for that day? First, I would suggest that it is never too late to begin saving for retirement, and no amount is too small. Secondly, contact your plan administrator and determine the degree by which your contributions will be matched. That is free money that you shouldn't leave on the table. Third, I would suggest to anyone that you shouldn't neglect retirement while focusing on other objectives and expenses. Build it into your budget. It will be deducted on a pre-tax basis and before you ever see it, so the out of sight, out of mind principle will help in this process.
Do you find that sometimes people don't participate in a qualified plan because they're unfamiliar with it?
Yes, I find that frequently. I am a Section 321 qualified plan fiduciary. I not only work with companies in the creation of qualified plans, but I also work with sponsors of existing plans and their employees to help educate them about the benefits and the mechanics of such plans. The Department of Labor offers many publications about the fiduciary responsibilities of a plan sponsor, and I often work with companies to help them meet those obligations to their employees. My advice would be to ask your employer if such an educational partnership already exists, or to contact a 321 financial specialist to assist you in the enrollment and investing process rather than doing nothing.
Can you provide some key aspects of a qualified plan of which participants should be aware and educated?
Absolutely. I would definitely pay attention to fees. Fee disclosures are required to be provided to participants, and over time, the internal expenses of funds and plan costs could be significant. I would also research the plan to determine rates of matching, frequency of communication, the provision of web-based portals of access, tools for retirement planning calculations, and whether or not options exist for a self-directed portfolio. Some qualified plans offer a Roth account and the option to directly transfer balances from the plans of a previous employer. While I don't recommend taking loans from the plan, it would also be a good idea to understand the limitations that would apply to requesting loans from the plan if needed.
That's an impressive list, and I'm sure it's not everything. So, helping your clients understand the 401k tool and how to maximize its benefits is something with which you regularly help clients, correct?
Yes, every day. Qualified plans aren't cast from the same mold, and yes, there are some good and not so good plans out there. At a high level though, a 401k or other similar plan can be a fantastic tool to use for retirement planning. If you haven't already started yet, it's not too late. Don't leave an employer's match on the table. Just start. Build it into your budget, and then work with a professional to help you in the design of your portfolio. I would be happy to be of service in this regard, or to help resolve other matters that might pertain to the disposition of an inactive account balance in a former employer's plan.
Thank you, David. For additional information, David may be reached through the means listed upon the following screen. For the Trussville Tribune, I'm Tana Friday.
David R. Guttery independently offers securities and investment advisory services through Ameritas Investment Corporation, member FINRA and SIPC. AIC and Keystone Financial Group are not affiliated. Additional products and services may be available through David R. Guttery or Keystone Financial Group that are not offered through AIC. Some of the products and concepts discussed have their own cost and are subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. These costs and risk will be thoroughly discussed with you prior to any recommendation or solicitation. Past performance is no guarantee of future results.